what does mindset have to do with burnout? And no, I'm not just blaming you for your problems. Let's discuss. So let's get on the same page, first of all, about the definition of burnout. We all kind of know what it means, but I thought let's just get on the same page and know what we're working with. So the World Health Organization's definition actually is that it's a symptom of chronic stress that has not been well managed, and it leads to 3 different outcomes for that person who's under that stress. It can lead to exhaustion, feeling depleted of your energy, feeling more distance from your job or your responsibilities and more negative towards those things as well. And lastly, it leads to you becoming more effective with your job or responsibilities. So they're kind of focused more on workplace, but I like to posit, I like to suggest that as moms in particular, that raising humans, so really moms and dads, I'm just biased because I'm a mom, raising humans is a very important job and a very demanding one. And when you think about some of the factors that go into why someone burns out at work, you can see why this could happen in your parenting as well. So having high demand, right? High demand, low control, and low resources. High demand, low control, low resources. And this is compounded if the thing that you are doing is high touch. This means like, emergency room doctors and, soldiers on the field, like something that's high touch, you're right there in it. You can't just sort of watch it from behind, right? Like a screen or watch other people go and handle it. You are the one. So these are all factors that go into why a job can burn you out, but also, guess what? They tend to apply to parenting, to mothering. And if you have the combination of being a parent who also has a job outside the home, or you are full-time stay-at-home mothering, or you even have your own business like I do, and you're a mom, these things can all sort of like mingle together and cause a lot of frustration and problems for you and make it difficult for you to feel energized and like your mood is stable. So what does that have to do with mindset? Just described burnout. You're like, okay, yeah, we're on the same page. I get you. I'm there, or I've been there, or I know someone else who is. So what is mindset? Mindset is our core beliefs about ourselves, about the world around us, what we believe to be true, right? So mindset, and I want us to keep in mind that there tend to be different expectations for mothers than fathers. We've all seen people like talk on, videos and things like that. The dad's like walking down the street with the stroller or going to the grocery store, and people are like, oh, you're such an amazing dad. That's so wonderful. And the mom, they're like, why is she on her cell phone? Why is her kid so loud? Like, it just seems like someone who is presumed male can do the bare minimum, and then someone who's presumed female is expected to do so much more. Okay. Again, getting back to mindset. So if we then impose these beliefs or kind of suggestions that we get from society and the world around us, maybe our own family, friends, organizations, what have you, if we get those messages from other people and then we internalize them and think, yeah, I should be able to do all those things. I should be able to handle this. I should be able to juggle that. I should be able to, make 3-course breakfasts after a night of no sleep and just be like bubbly and happy and light. And if I'm not, there's something wrong with me. That's what I'm talking about right there. Okay. Because actually the mindset issue is more that you might already be blaming yourself. You're already assuming that there's something wrong with you, that you're not as good as her, that you're not as, wonderful or creative of a parent as her, you're not as patient as her. And so you're comparing yourself to everybody else and thinking in your own mind that you're failing and you're doing something wrong. And so then your mindset is actually compounding the burnout that you already have as a result of the conditions, right? We talked about high demand, low control, because you can't control other people. You can attempt to. It usually doesn't go very well. Anyone who has toddlers is very well versed in this, right? And then also having low resources, so you may just have limited time. Again, like you may have enough time to get your kids to look nice and cute and have their hair done before you leave the house, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna, and they'll have their snacks and their lunch, they'll have the right shoes on, right? They'll have all the things that they need, and you're like, just go with the bare minimum for yourself, because something's gonna give. There's not unlimited time, there's not unlimited energy. So low resources, there's limited time and energy. And then high touch. Parenting is definitely very on. You got to be on the case. You got to be up in there. You can't just like parent from a distance. Like that's not happening. And then when you combine that with any of the stressors that you may also be experiencing at your workplace or in your business, if you're having some of the same issues, some of the same factors in your workplace or your business, forget it. Then it's just piling on like this, right? So if you believe that there's something wrong with you as opposed to the situation, then you will keep trying to fix you, assuming that you are broken, rather than giving some time and attention to the situation itself, the job itself, the way you're running your business itself, the way that you are being forced to parent itself because of lack of maybe support or help or whatever that is. You will keep on thinking that you're the problem. And then you will stay in the same position that you were in. It won't change because you're fixing the thing that actually is not the main issue. So don't let your mindset become like a partner of your burnout. These two things working together to like keep you sleep deprived and, surviving off of like coffee and sugar. Don't let those two things partner together against you. Recognize if you are really personalizing this problem rather than looking at the external factors that are contributing to why you feel the way that you feel. Now, I'm not saying that you may not have some things you might need to work on yourself. I know that you're a lovely human, and we're all flawed. We all have our things to work on. I'm not saying that. But it's very easy for us as women, as mothers, to self-blame. And we just make it too easy on the patriarchy and everything else to get away with what they're doing. So let's like open our eyes and like come fully awake and recognize that maybe the problem isn't all you. Maybe we can do a little confronting of our environments, just switching up of our environments when we need to, and make the choices that we need to make to no longer be in the situation that we're in with our stress. All right. I will see you in the next video. Again, I'm here for you. I've got lots of ideas for you. So I hope to see you back here. Be sure to like and subscribe. Bye.